I'm redoing my website for the, 100th time. And I thought I might just make a little video explaining this piece wall rather than writing about it on my website. So here we are in a little room in our house, and this is the piece verb wall. And these piece verbs have been here since, when's the date? 2017, which makes it 8 years at this point. When I started this project, I was hearing, feeling, sensing these verbs in my head, and then I would get out some colorful paper and an X-Acto blade and carve them out of the paper and put them up on this wall. And I ended up with something like 70 verbs. And I found a notebook a little while ago. I was cleaning out my office, and it was a notebook from about that time. And I was trying to figure out what this was, besides just a wall of colorful paper. And I was writing out, is it a pieces in action blog, pieces in action? There were different ideas that were coming to me. So the podcast was not actually immediately formed in my mind when I started this project. But I did rather quickly realize that's what I wanted to do with this. And it took me, probably about 4, maybe 5 years to actually go from creative idea to podcast. There were a lot of skills I had to learn. I invited and even sat down and talked with a handful of people before even knowing how do you publish a podcast? What does it mean to create an audio file or a video file, and what are the platforms and how do you get it out there into the world? So it's been a journey for me of taking something that feels holy and sacred, like I'm supposed to do it, something really important, and then learning how to do it in the real world. So for all of you who have something special like that, it's okay if it takes a while. Like I said, this is year 8 in this project, and I'm now moving into the 2nd season of the podcast. And so it's a learning journey, all of us together, as we're bringing our gifts to the world. Another project that's come out of this is the little book of piece verbs. In its current form right now, it's an ebook that's available for purchase on my website and also California Shop Small. And it's a series of prompts that are the starting point for art projects such as this, and also conversation. And I hope that you make use of it. If this project also sparks your curiosity and interest, and something in your heart lights up as you think about focusing on the verbs that create the sensation of peace in our lives, in our relationships, and in our community. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope to see you, or I hope you see me and my guests on a podcast episode. And I'd love to hear how you are enjoying the little book of piece verbs.